Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Today I want to talk to you about something that was brought up in a video that I posted. And one of the guys that responded to my video, he didn't like my video, and that's cool. And he gave reasons for why he didn't like it. For one, he said that Donald Trump had proof that the elections were rigged, and he cited something in his comment that made me look this up. And I'm going to talk about it today, and I'm going to talk about how rumors can get started, especially when you have a lot of people that will believe the rumor, and you'll have a lot of people that won't believe the rumor. And after a little while, you start wondering what's actual fact and what isn't. Now, if in fact Donald Trump did have proof that the elections were rigged in Joe Biden's favor, if there is actual proof of that, if that actually did happen, then it needs to be brought to light and it needs to be dealt with so it won't happen again. But you cannot just go out and say this happened. You can't make such a preposterous claim that something happened without actual proof. Now, if there is proof, it can be easy to say that it's not real proof. You can get a lot of people together that'll say we fact checked it and it's false, when maybe it really is true. But I'm going to read you this. This is from the AP, and I'm going to give you the claim that was made, and then I'm going to give you their fact checking so you can choose for yourself if it's real or not. And maybe you'll look this up for yourself and do your own fact checking instead of just relying on somebody else to tell you the truth. It says here, claim: the U.S. Army raided the Frankfurt office of the Spanish election software company SCYTL to seize servers that had evidence of voting irregularities on November 3rd of U.S. elections. Now, why would this be all the way in Frankfurt, Germany, if the elections are happening over here? AP's assessment, false. Both the Army and the SCYTL told the Associated Press the claim is not true. Furthermore, SCYTL does not have offices or servers in Frankfurt, Germany. The facts: social media users Saturday were sharing reports published by conservative websites claiming servers that would reveal wrongdoing in the U.S. elections had been confiscated by U.S. military forces in Germany. Most posts said the servers belonged to the software company SCYTL, which is based in Barcelona, and some suggested the servers housed information from Dominion voting systems. Now, the false claims followed a Zoom call this week that featured Republican Representative Lou Gohmert of Texas, suggesting that the U.S. Army forces had seized servers from a Frankfurt office of the software company SCYTL. In his remarks, which were widely shared on social media, Gohmert acknowledged that the information about the illegal raid only came from a German tweet in German. And he said, I do not know the truth. See, that's how all this crap gets started, man. You get a tweet, and somebody that believes in the tweet, they want the tweet to be real. They believe the tweet, or they believe the comment because they kind of feel that way. Like when Donald Trump said before the elections, the only way he can lose is if the elections are rigged against him. You've got a lot of people that kind of believe the elections are rigged anyway. And you've got a lot of people that like Donald Trump. And they want that to be true because they want Donald Trump back in office again, because it gives a lot of people, not all Trump voters, but it gives a lot of the Trump voters a chance to loosen their belts a little bit. It gives them a chance to open themselves up and be a little more free with how they feel inside, because they've got a president that backs them up. So they can be a little more open with how they feel. They can use the N-word a little bit more. They can talk down about nationalities a little bit more. They can be a little more wide with how they think, and they can do it in public instead of just in private circles. I'm not saying that all Trump supporters are like that. I know some people that are Trump supporters. They're the nicest people in the world you can meet. They care about everybody. They're not racist. They don't talk down about nobody. They just believe that Donald Trump made a good president. It says here, but according to the company SCYTL, it does not tally votes, nor is there credible information or evidence Republican votes were changed to Democratic votes in the election. George Papadopoulos, a former Trump campaign advisor who pleaded guilty in Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe, tweeted Friday afternoon. He tweeted this: Breaking, Congressman Lou Gohmert has stated that the U.S. Army has seized servers for Dominion in Germany. When asked by the Associated Press if the Army had engaged in an operation to recover servers in Germany, an Army spokesperson responded Saturday, "Those allegations are false." Now, maybe they're supposed to say they're false. I don't know. Maybe they really are false. Sometimes when covert operations happen, it's a good thing not to tell everybody what you're doing. SCYTL also refuted the claim. As a false conspiracy spread online, the company released a statement Friday titled "Fact-Checking Regarding U.S. Elections, Debunking Fake News." In the statement, SCYTL said, "We do not have servers or offices in Frankfurt, and the U.S. Army has not seized anything from SCYTL in Barcelona, Frankfurt, or anywhere else." It also says SCYTL does not tabulate, tally, or count votes in the U.S. See, if you have proof and it's within the United States, then it would be easier for you to produce that, in theory, when they ask you to prove it. Like if you say, "Oh, we have the proof. We've got it right here. We got it right here in our top pocket. It's right here, right here." "Oh, well then let's see it." "Well, it's right here." "What do you need to see it for? You can just take my word for it." Well, if it's in another country, you can say, "Well, there's a lot of red tape involved, and this other country's got to investigate now, and it could take us months, maybe years before we find the information and can show it to you, and it's just going to take a long time." But if it's in the United States and you have the proof, there's no red tape, you should be able to prove it right away. Like Donald Trump and his taxes. "Well, I would show you my taxes, but they're being audited, and that audit could go on for another 100 years. I don't know when it's going to be over, but as soon as the audit's done, I'll show you my taxes." No audit takes that long, unless it's a special slow Donald Trump audit that comes from the Donald Trump people. talking about Donald Trump and how his taxes are being very, very quiet and how they're being very, very taxable. Anyway, there is no proof whatsoever to the claim, a Dominion spokesperson wrote in an email when asked if the company stored data on servers in Germany and if it was aware of a U.S. military operation to seize those servers. The claim is the latest in a series of false assertions about Dominion voting systems that have circulated since the election, including the meritless theory that the company's voting machines deleted or switched Trump votes. Now, I said this in my last video that in 2006 there was a movie that came out called Man of the Year with Robin Williams and Jeff Goldblum. And Jeff Goldblum owned a company that made the voting machines that were used in the election. And he had reason to put Robin Williams in as president. And the other guy would be out. He was going to make money off of switching the election. So it's like you would vote for person A, but it would switch your vote to person B without you noticing that it had done that. So you think you voted for person A when really you voted for person B. Well, just like Trump and Biden, you go to the poll, right? You think you voted for Trump, but when everything's said and done, your vote actually went to Biden. That's what they want you to believe. Now, I think it could be possible that that could happen. It could be. Anything's possible. I mean, it's very possible that someday we'll make it to the moon. But I don't see it very likely. So, having said that, I think the elections went off like they did, and Biden won by a bigger majority than the Trump administration had expected. And I believe that by the time Joe Biden is allowed to take office, Trump will have screwed things up, and the Republicans will have screwed things up so badly that Biden will not be able to get anything done during the 4 years of his presidency. The Republicans are hoping that Donald Trump will come back and run again for office and that he will be elected because Joe Biden will have screwed up so badly. I think whoever placed Donald Trump in office the first time, we're expecting him to be able to help them get something done. Trump did not know that he was going to get elected. He had no idea that he was even going to get the nominee. He did not even realize that he was going to get the nomination for a Republican. He assumed that he was going to get in there, shake things up a little bit, get people talking about stuff, and it would be somebody like Jeb Bush that would get it. Once Donald Trump got the nomination and actually was running for president, he did everything in his power to make Hillary look good. Donald Trump talked down about women. Donald Trump talked down about this, talked down about that, which gave Hillary a chance to defend those people, defend the women, defend African Americans, defend Mexicans and Latinos and various other stuff. And all the while, the supporters that liked Donald Trump were flocking to him like flies to honey. And when he actually did win the election, he damn near had a heart attack. And he did everything he could in the last 4 years to make himself look so obnoxious that he was hoping he would not win in this election. And that's what he got. But the ones that actually put Donald Trump in office through the Electoral College the last time, they're trying to get something done in America. And I'm not for sure what it is, but they are trying to get something done. And they need it to be finished. They're going to take a break from Trump and allow Biden to be in office for 4 years and then pick up where he left off in 2024. If that's how it happens, you remember you heard it from me first. So, if you like this video, please give me a big old thumbs up and a like, which actually you can't do that because I have disabled it. What you can do is you can write in the comment whether you disliked my video. You don't have to explain it. You can just say dislike, and that's it. I'm not going to come down on you for it. And you can say, I liked it, and this is why, if you choose to do that. Or you can just say, I liked your video, and then just let it go. But if you want to comment and you've got things that you can add to this video, put it in the comments below. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button over here so you can be notified when new videos arrive. I'm going to leave you on this note. Remember, make America better tomorrow than yesterday by doing the very best we can today. And remember, what we do here may affect the other side of the pond. So be very careful. Enjoy your liberty and your freedom. But please be mindful of the people it could hurt. Have a good afternoon, America, and all points beyond.